put the world on a sound. You know, party in the weekend.
Today, the sounds of R&B are dominated by Bryson Tiller, Summer Walker, Tory Lanez. Shout out to the Chicks tapes. But you ever wonder where that sound originally started? A lot of people credit Drake's Take Care, which came out November 15, 2011. But there's 3 other important projects that predate that. And the first one we got to start off with highlighting is one of my special favorite mixtapes. Frank Ocean's Nostalgia Ultra.
That's your favorite mixtape?
Oh, easily. I mean, that just holds a special moment. At one point, I wanted to get Nostalgia Ultra tatted on me.
You're a big wallin' for that. Well, okay. Continue.
The topics Frank Ocean was tackling was religion. There were songs about women. There's literally a record title, Songs About Women. But it was just showing the growth that R&B has become. And it's crazy because around this time, it's 2011, Chris Brown, Kelly Rowland, Lloyd, Mary J. Blige, they all dropped albums and it was that traditional sound. But you can just see Frank Ocean, obviously he's inspired by that, but he was just putting his own twists. Like he sampled records like Coldplay. He did Eagles' American Wedding. It was just something new. Couldn't put your finger on it. And then a month later, we get House of Balloons by The Weeknd. And it's like, oh shit, where are we going in R&B? Like, who is this guy? Did you know The Weeknd was like a solo person?
Yeah, I knew The Weeknd was a solo. I also have a lot of people in Toronto.
Oh, you was there with Abel. Okay.
I was not there with Abel. I saw the video of him singing in the square. I saw that shit.
Okay. So it's like, yo, this is not a fluke. Like, there's something growing here. Like, yo, this R&B does not sound nothing traditional whatsoever. And then we get the Jhené tape, and you know, that's putting her twist, but just from like a woman's perspective. And again, that's what we're getting from Summer Walker. Even to the male audience, you know, you get like Daniel Caesar. I honestly feel Daniel Caesar's inspired by Jhené. And shout out to Jhené because her album just debuted #1 and did 154K. She's finally getting her flowers, you know?
Ironically, that might be a worse album.
Yeah, you're right. That literally is not her best project. But yeah, and then we get to, a lot of people like to big up this Drake album, Take Care, where it's like, oh, Take Care did that. Like, Take Care paved the way for Bryson Tiller, Tory Lanez, Party Next Door. But it's just like, no, these other 3 projects came before that. They're just as important. I think people just like get lost because it all happened in the same year. And it's like, oh, so they chalk it all up to Drake. Because like, oh, Drake had The Weeknd. You know, Drake had Jhené on Nothing Was the Same, which was 2 years later. I don't know why Drake and Frank haven't worked together. I don't know.
I would say all 3 of those products are just as important as Take Care, because Take Care did bring it to a mainstream level where you could be The Weeknd on your own. You could be Frank Ocean on your own. Drake really brought it to a mainstream level using his buzz and his hype. Also, it helped him too because he got hit songs from the fucking Weeknd. To this day, Crew Love is one of Drake's best songs, and that is him and The Weeknd. So, you know, Drake also got hits from The Weeknd. So I would say it was a give and take. Drake put The Weeknd on. The Weeknd gave Drake a hit. Well, not a hit, but a timeless Drake record and a classic sound for his album. So, you know, I would say give and take. I would say Take Care just as important as everything else in that space, because if people are making music and no one's there to hear it, like, are you really making music for anyone, or are you just making shit to play in your house? You need a fucking vehicle to take your shit somewhere.
And you know what's so crazy? This is definitely a Kanye West playbook, because when Kanye would like grab Cudi or grabs like Chance the Rapper, he sees a new sound coming. And I think Drake was hip to it, like, yo, this is a new sound of R&B. Because again, I know Drake was rapping and doing R&B like Best I Ever Had, but Best I Ever Had that's not the sound we're getting from R&B today. Like the new wave of R&B, it's all from that Take Care album. Like those songs were released today, they're relevant. Like Best I Ever Had sounds like old Drake. You know? So shout out to Drake for seeing the vision, for sure.
And shout out to Weeknd, Frank, Jhené for having the vision. And shout out to everyone who came before them for inspiring them to have the vision. And shout out to the vision.
Oh, you're just going to shout out to... Okay.
Fuck with the vision.
Any other Toronto people you want to shout out?
Shout out Daniel Caesar. Jesse Reyes had the best album to drop R&B recently. Shout out Justin Bieber, Tory Lanez.
Cardinal Official.
Shawn Mendes.
Okay.
3,500 in a pocket that should cover things.